wanted to give a shout out. I wanted to say thank you to YouTube. I've been making a lot of videos, a lot of ranting, a lot of boring episodes of random topics, and if it weren't for YouTube, I wouldn't be able to post. And I've mentioned briefly in the past how my issue with YouTube is just the regulations. YouTube reminds me of my country of America. YouTube is simply overly regulated. Well, I think it has a new rule every day. What words can you say? What words can you not say? I mean, it's all BS. But yeah, despite the obvious pet peeve, hey, I'm not gonna ignore the entire picture. Again, YouTube it's still a great platform. Has it become mainstream? It has. Is it the new mainstream media? Probably. And I don't want to say that, because YouTube is supposed to be the alternative media. But I think there are rival platforms out there. I won't name names, but there are rival platforms out there. That's probably the new alternative media. So, look, but YouTube is still great. It's still legit. Clearly, I'm here on it, and that's the gist of it. Wanted to bring up. Yeah, I mean, I did my very first video with the software I used to have. I created like a simple graphic, which I'm not doing in these mini videos, because I simply need the software, the RAM. I need the memory. I just need and content creators know this. You just need the computer that can have enough. I mean, I use the word memory. That's one word. The other word is enough storage, if you will, to create the post-production, I guess you could call it that. Even though there's more for me to learn, I know that YouTube has its own little music, a library that you can use. All that said, again, just grateful this day and age, with technology, has allowed us to post videos and this and that. There was a time when this did not exist, right? But if you're born, I mean, if you're born during this time, you have no idea what I'm talking about. You only know the social media era, and I totally understand that. So yeah, I had to give the shout out, the thank you to YT YouTube. Appreciate you. Again, I will not ignore the whole picture. I mean, what new rule do you have today? I'm being semi-sarcastic, but at the same time, it is cool to just post what you feel funny enough, I think what I'm doing is old school YouTube, meaning back in the early YouTube days, you would just do this. You would randomly post from your phone, but now again, the current YouTube is like podcasting, right? Podcasting, you see like thumbnails all over the place, and people are making their careers out of YouTube. I will say this, and content creators, I think, know this. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, meaning your employer is YouTube, right? If you want more freedom, and again, I think this is known anyway. If you want your own freedom, create your own server. Create your own website. Well, I said create your own server. That's funny. Yeah, I think that makes sense. But if you have a lot of power, you would, man, if you had a lot of power, you would have your own physical server. And then you'd have your own virtual server and have your own website. But if you're not all that rich and powerful, you would at least have your own website. And to take it from there. There are other platforms, right, where as long as you have subscribers who pay for your service meaning pay to see your content, I'm pretty sure you could say stuff on the other platform that you cannot say on YouTube. But again, this is something that content creators know already. Or not just, you don't have to be a content creator to know this. But it is, in this day and age, if you truly want your own freedom like that, have your own hardware server, physical server, and you take it from there. Again, if you're not made out of money, at least have your own website, and maybe rely on another platform to produce content where you could say stuff there where you cannot say on here. All that said, thank you, YouTube. I appreciate you.